Welcome, folks, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Easily one of the most passionate and still underrated environments in college football. This crowd ready to roar for the Utes. It can be a tough place for visitors to win. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Rising. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's complete downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Okay, ready? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And the Utes have 1st and 10 here. A quick throw out left, complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Utes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Utes line up with a 1st and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down and goal upcoming. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Going for a big play downfield. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Sticking with the running game. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Got him, he's sacked. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to take off here. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And they've got the returner corralled. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Trying to find room, it's Johnson. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Lagway. Throws it to the right. Catch made, a lot of space now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Going to hand this off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lagway. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together that stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get into the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida 14, Utah 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utes offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Scanning the field. It's rising. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the Utes will come to the line to run the hurry up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Utah.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. The Gators offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Gators move into the red zone. In the red area, it's Johnson. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Utah offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Dropping back. It's Rising. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
First down for the offense.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Get set.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws a bullet to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And your Utah Utes will take over first and 10.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. The back's got it. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it off to begin the second half.
this one.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
The Florida offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. He lets it go on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The DB is backing off from the line now. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Finding some room at the 25. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Eludes the run. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Florida 31, Utah 7.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. offense takes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Utes beginning to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Parks. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And it's caught. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Let's go.
The back in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Okay, ready?
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
3:25. Ready?
To throw. It's Rising. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down of this drive and keeps going. The Utes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. No gain there. Ball was spotted at the 2 again.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Direct snap to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Utah. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he stopped short. Big play by the defense. He's still a 3-score margin here. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you
things throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter play. With the score, Florida 31, Utah 13.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for the first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Gators will line up to kick it away. And that's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Running out of time in the pocket, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Back to throw. It's Rising. And he fires the football to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
In the clear at the 25. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Utes looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Number 1,
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Utah, 13.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Utes offense takes the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Second down play coming up.
Second down coming up.
Dropping back. It's Rising. Finds an open target on the left side. They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. First down here for this offense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That's a bullet pass to the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. He'll spot it at the 24.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's Lions. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Utes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And he's brought down there. Second down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting uglier.
Number 1.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic on the PAT.
The score, Florida 45, Utah 20.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Pittman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Utah Utes will take over. First and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. The Utes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down.
And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important second down play coming up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.